It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're watching a movie called The Grand Budapest Hotel.
From 2014.
2014? Yeah, I've never
Yes.
seen this.
I have seen it.
Don't know nothing about it.
This is a movie I like a lot. Well,
I know it's Wes Anderson.
that's right, yes.
So I can already picture a vibe in my head about
Exactly,
what it's gonna like, yeah. The
Wes
tone
Anderson
of
is
it.
he's a director that definitely tells you things about his movie merely by being it's a Wes Anderson movie,
Right, yeah.
You know? So yeah, you can get the visual vibe surely, and probably some of the actors. You know,
Yep,
he's got
for
a
sure,
stable
yeah.
of actors.
He sure
right?
does.
But you don't know anything about the story or the context or anything like that.
So, I guess I kind of have in my head that this is like a murder mystery kind of vibe, maybe, or like
Okay,
a crime.
interesting.
Like his movies are always like comedy with drama. Like it's like a lighthearted drama, or
yeah,
like
it would be like
yeah.
heartfelt comedy, right?
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like a drama with lots of quirky, funny things that make you laugh at the goofiness of them.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how to put Wes Anderson's aesthetic into
You
words,
just kind
but
of have to watch it,
yeah,
honestly.
people
but-
know it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Wes Anderson movie that you have seen?
Ooh. I like the Royal Tenenbaums.
I
It's a
love
great
that movie. Yeah, that's really, really great.
There's another. Can you list off a couple?
Okay,
that
so
maybe-
he's got Bottle Rocket,
never seen that.
The Royal Tenenbaums, The Life Aquatic,
I've seen that a long time ago. I
Okay.
don't really remember much about it, but
The Darjeeling Limited.
okay, I've seen that. Yep.
I like that one a
Yeah,
lot
me
too.
too.
The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh wow, I did not know that was Wes Anderson.
Yes, it is.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
That's a good movie too.
Moonrise Kingdom. Let's see. What are his? I know this is where I'm gonna start missing them. Okay, then yeah, Grand Budapest Hotel. Isle of Dogs.
I've never seen that, and I've heard that's awesome.
Yeah,
and that I
it's
have
very
to
cool
see
as
it.
well. It's his other stop motion one
Yeah,
besides
right.
Mr. Fox. And then Asteroid City was a recent one of his.
Nope.
I liked that one. Yeah, he's got a lot of great movies. I think my favorite movie of his is this one. So,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
yeah, it's this is one of my absolute favorite comedies, which is what this poll was on Patreon. Was a lot of my very favorite comedies. So thanks for voting for this movie. And yeah, I don't know really what else to say about it in advance. Should we
mean,
just
yeah.
dive on in?
Yeah, absolutely. We
Okay.
have a Patreon. You can
Yes.
check it out in the link below. It's got full-length reactions over there, movie polls.
You don't have to subscribe to vote in the polls.
Yep.
You just vote. Just click
Just
on
go
the
over there
link
and
and go vote.
Yeah, help us decide what to watch and let us know what you want to see. And so you can support us over there or not. Let's watch Grand Budapest Hotel.
These stories will continue to... Stop it! Stop it! Don't do it! To him who has often told the tales of others, many tales will be told. Sorry. The incidents that follow described to me exactly as I present them here, and in a wholly unexpected way.
Okay. Very interesting.
I decided to spend the month of August in the spa town of Nebelsbad below the Alpine Sudetenwalds, and had taken up
These are
rooms
gotta be models,
in the
right?
Grand Budapest.
Totally. It's a map painting in the back.
Picturesque.
I had established a casual and bantering familiarity with the hotel's concierge, a West Continental known only as Monsieur Jean, who struck one as being at once both lazy
What's this guy's
and-
name?
Jason Schwartzman.
It's great.
Yes, he is.
I noticed a new presence in our company. A small, elderly man with an exceptionally lively, intelligent face, and an immediately perceptible air of sadness.
That's Mr. Mustafa himself. He arrived early this morning.
The richest man in Zubrovka, and was still indeed the owner of the Grand Budapest.
He often comes
Interesting.
and stays a week or more.
There's a lot of info to take
Yeah,
in.
I'm kind of just like trying to absorb what's going on here.
I admire your work.
Thank you most kindly, sir.
He's perfectly capable, of course, Monsieur Jean. But we can't claim he's the first, or in earnest, even second-rate concierge.
Burn.
I love it all just the same. This enchanting old ruin.
How did you come to buy it, if I may ask?
I didn't.
Okay.
May I invite you to dine with me tonight? And it will be my pleasure, and indeed my privilege, to tell you my story. Such as it is.
Interesting.
2 ducks.
Such a
roasted
good job of
alive.
capturing the
Rabbit,
emptiness of this
salad.
place, you know?
Yeah.
It begins, of course, with
Gustave?
Monsieur Gustave.
Gustave.
Second trunk. Who has the tickets?
I do, Mr. Gustav.
Give them to me.
This guy. He knows what
Yeah,
he's doing.
for real.
You recognize Ralph Fiennes?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Lord Voldemort himself?
Yep.
I fear this may be the last time we ever see each other.
Why on earth would that be the case?
Come with me,
To fucking Lutz.
please.
Truly and honestly. Oh dear God, what have you done to your fingernails?
I beg your pardon.
This diabolical varnish. The colour is completely wrong.
Oh, really? Don't you like it?
It's not that I don't like it. I am physically repulsed.
Wow.
This will soothe you. Its inscription long vanished, yet still within its melancholy fissures.
Will you light a candle for me, please?
It's like every single thing in its right place. It's like
Yeah.
every...
How meticulous is the
Yeah.
production design on these movies, you know?
Run to the Cathedral of Santa Maria in Brucknerplatz, buy one of the plain half-length candles and take back 4 klubecks in change. Light it in the sacristy, say a brief rosary, then go to Mendel's and get me a courtesan au chocolat.
Right away, sir.
Hold it. Who are you?
I'm Zero, sir. The new lobby boy.
Zero, you say?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've never heard of you, never laid eyes on
You just gave me a bunch of very complicated instructions and then started a different conversation. Can you repeat
Yes,
the
Mr.
instructions
Gustav.
again?
Am I to understand?
No, he doesn't need them. He's good.
You're now going to be officially interviewed.
Should I go and light the candle first, sir?
What?
The
No.
candle.
It seemed so important a second ago.
Well, it was, but now he realized he doesn't know who he is.
6, Eagle.
So have you put together with his name?
0.
This is the old man telling the story.
Oh, okay, got it.
Who's telling the story to Jude Law, who is the old man Tom Wilkinson that wrote the book that the girl is reading. Who got the key on his statue, so he's dead. And so it's like so many, I love how many
Yeah.
layers removed this story is.
I began to realize that many of the hotel's most valued and distinguished guests came for him. It seemed to be an essential part of his
Yeah, he
duties,
seems like he's
but I believe it was
pretty
also his
personable.
pleasure.
Personal relationship with lots of people who come in here.
I work 6 days each week, plus a half-day Sunday, 5 a.m. until just after midnight.
That's so much work.
Yeah, jeez.
2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, and a late supper.
The most dreadful and unattractive person only needs to be loved, and they will open up like a flower.
Yeah, this guy really takes this like super seriously.
Hospitality is an art for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the emptiness of it is
Yeah.
really an interesting element.
What do you want?
Look,
Dear God.
Oh no.
terribly sorry, sir.
You must go. How fast can you pack?
5 minutes.
Do it, and bring a bottle of the Pouilly Jouvet 26 in an ice bucket with 2 glasses so we don't have to drink the cat piss they serve in the dining car.
All right, let's go.
He gives complex instructions.
Why are we stopping at a barley field?
Oh, that's why.
Well, that would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Documents, please.
With pleasure. He's with me.
Come outside, please.
Oh no.
Now, wait a minute. You can't arrest him simply because he's a bloody immigrant. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Coming to his defense. Oh boy.
Take your hands off my lobby boy!
I love how much he stands up for what's right.
Right,
You know?
yeah. I was just a second ago thinking about how much of a pretentious asshole he is, but
No, he's a good dude.
Actually a good person, yeah.
Oh, look.
What's the problem? Monsieur Gustav? I'm the son of Dr. and Mrs. Wolfgang Henkels-Bergersdorfer. Do you remember me?
I know exactly who you are. It's uncanny.
I'm terribly embarrassed. Release them. Release them!
Yeah, if you'd been, like,
Yeah.
on the receiving end of his hospitality and then you saw people manhandling him, you'd be like, this guy is, like, as
Yeah.
nice as they come.
Right. He's chill.
Your companion was very kind to me when I was a lonely little boy. My men and I apologize for disturbing you.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Oof. It's lucky.
Yeah. But it shows that it pays to endear yourself to people
Yeah, it
because
really
you
does.
never know when it'll come back.
When the destiny of a great fortune is at stake, men's greed spreads like a poison in the bloodstream.
Wow.
It was Madame D's intention that control of the vast bulk of her estate should be transferred forthwith to her son Dmitri, with special allowances and additional codicil delivered into my possession by post only this morning, contains an amendment to the original certificate, which, as prescribed by law, I will read to you now.
It's an important piece of paper.
He knows how to build tension.
Yeah, he sure does.
Look at Will Dafoe.
Yeah.
Monsieur Gustave H., I bequeath, bestow, and devise, free of all taxation, and with full and absolute fiduciary entitlement, the painting known as Boy with Apple.
Wow. Who's Gustave H.?
I'm afraid that's me, darling.
That fucking faggot.
Jeez.
Concierge! What are you doing?
Coming in
It's a
hot.
surprising line.
You're not getting Boy with Apple, you goddamn little fruit.
Whoa!
He's a ruthless adventurer and a con artist who preys on mentally feeble, sick old ladies. And he probably fucks them, too.
I go to bed with all my friends.
Ooh! Whoa.
He's the winner.
One of the last in private hands, and unquestionably the best. It's a masterpiece. The rest of this shit is worthless junk.
Yeah. So
Okay.
looking around, just being like, I'll take it then if it's so worthless.
Yeah. I mean, if it was will to him,
Yeah, it's
and
his.
they're gonna be dicks about it, yeah, let's just grab it.
But they, yeah, like the guy said, you know, it's not, it's like not official yet, so they're technically stealing it right now.
Right.
Yeah,
but-
they're not gonna get it ever if they don't take it now.
Serge, vous pouvez emballer ça.
Emballer. Boy,
Wrap this up.
Interesting. Okay. Hidden message. I love that.
What did you want to tell me? Before?
The servants are like, obviously
I cannot
hate
say it now.
everyone else's guts. You know, they're just like, yeah, dude, it's your painting, take it.
Yeah.
Dimitri's not going to let you have
Well, and they said that Tilda Swinton didn't like her kids, and they're her servants, so
Yeah,
she
right.
died, and they don't like the kids either.
We'll contact the black market and liquidate Boy with Apple by the end of the week. Then leave the country and lay low somewhere along the Maltese Riviera until the troubles blow over and we resume our posts. In exchange...
His brain moves fast.
Yeah.
Services. I tell you what, if I die first, and I most certainly will, you will be my sole heir. There's not much in the kitty except a set of ivory-backed hairbrushes and my library of romantic poetry, but when the time comes, these will be yours, along with whatever we haven't already spent on whores and whiskey. This is our secret.
it. Dude. Heck yeah.
Good plan?
Let's go.
Excuse me? The police are here. They asked for you.
Yeah, of course.
Could have expected that, maybe.
I hereby place you under arrest for the murder of Madame Celine Villeneuve de Goffin Taxis.
I knew there was something fishy. We never got the cause of death. She's been murdered. And you think I did it.
Yeah. He's going to get a fair trial here.
And he just runs.
Yeah, what else? I mean, yeah, no, it's bad.
What happened? I beat the living shit out of a snivelling little runt called Pinky Bandinsky, who had the gall to question my virility. Because if there's one thing we've learned from Penny Dreadfuls, it's that when you find yourself in a place like this, you must never be a candy ass. You've got to prove yourself to win their respect.
Mr. Yusuf knows his shit.
Yeah, for real.
What's the charge?
In the small hours of the evening of 19 October, an individual well known to the house and staff of Monsieur Gustave H. did arrive at the De Goff und Taxis residence in Lutz and entered by the rear service alley. The next morning, Madame D. was found dead by strychnine poisoning. Monsieur Gustave was not observed on the premises again until, of course, 24 hours later. The identity...
So who says they witnessed this?
Right, exactly.
His whereabouts are currently unknown, but is being sought and pursued by the relevant authorities.
Who is he?
Serge?
I'm afraid so.
No, I don't believe it. They put him up to it. I've been dropped into a nest.
Seems like they must have.
Don't give up.
May I offer any of you inmates a plate of mush? You with a very large scar on your face? It needs a dash of salt.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Decent mush today.
Mendel's again.
Precisely. Who's got the throat slitter?
Well, back to work.
Mr. Gustav? Take a look.
Who drew this?
I did.
You've got a wonderful line, Ludwig. This shows great artistic promise.
Stay focused.
How do you intend to penetrate this
He
low?
likes to compliment people.
Yeah.
We need digging tools, which have proven hard to come by in this flop house.
Huh.
We're getting pastries
At
delivered.
this point in the story, the old man fell silent and pushed away his saddle of lamb. He was crying.
You see, I never speak of Agatha because even at the thought of her name, I'm unable to control my emotions.
For my dearest, darling, treasured, cherished Agatha, whom I worship, with respect, adoration, admiration, kisses, gratitude, best wishes, and love, from Z to A.
Oh, because he's
Wow.
Zero and she's Agatha. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Not only was Agatha immensely skilled with a palette knife and a buttercream flourish, she was also very brave.
Yeah, I gotta get past that.
Ha.
It's too beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't want to smash it. I see.
This won awards, right?
I think it was
not.
nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah. There's a name though for like, it's funny but not ha-ha funny, even though I'm laughing.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-oh. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, that is super cool.
It's like a dream.
And I like that the museum is like kind of poorly laid out. Like the paint, you know, it's too many paintings in like one small space, and some of them are so high up you can't even see them. And
yes, all
things
very
crowded
surreal.
and, yeah. Oh!
Oh, that's gross.
The next morning, Herr Becker received a peculiar last-minute notice from the office of Deputy Kovacs, postponing their scheduled meeting in perpetuity.
Oh, really?
That is so risky.
What, just having the hole in the
Yeah,
floor covered by
just-
cardboard?
yeah. Do what you gotta do, but
They know the routines, I guess. They know what they can get away with and not.
my heart would be pounding this entire time.
Yeah.
These guys are trying to escape.
What's wrong with you, you goddamn snitch?
God, no!
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Like hell, you're gonna
right.
snitch.
It's you. Thank you, you sweet, kind man.
Good slap.
See, endearing yourself to people pays off. That's the
Yeah.
message in this movie. Kindness pays off.
Whoa!
No.
All you can do at that point, right?
Yep. Oh my god.
I mean, good going. Could have maybe evened up the numbers a bit and saved his life.
Let me introduce you. Pinky, Wolf, Ludwig. This is the Divine Zero. Gunther was slain in the catacombs. Well, boys, who knows when we'll all meet again, but it's one day.
He introduces them and stuff. He just always has good manners, no matter what.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Gustav. Good luck, kid.
All right.
How's our darling Agatha?
'Twas first light, when I saw her face upon the heath. Though vinegar did brine my heart, never...
Very good. I'm going to stop you there because the alarm has sounded, but remember where we left off because I insist you finish later.
See what I mean? It's just so dang funny.
It is
you know?
funny, yeah.
You must never breathe a word about this to a living soul. Do you swear?
Of course. What is it, in fact?
I can't say.
Guten Abend, Monsieur Ivan, bitte, danke. I'm formally calling upon the special services of...
Stand by. I beg your pardon. Get me Monsieur Georges at the Chateau Lux, please.
Take over.
Happy birthday
Loaga.
Directing the children.
Yeah, do they need a conductor?
Take over. Yes, Dino.
So they all have
Yes,
their
Dino.
ward, too. I like that.
Get in!
All right.
Concierges get each other's back.
Yeah.
Your train departs in 4.5 minutes. Here's your tickets. The conductor used to be a sommelier at the old Versailles. He pulls some strings. You'll need these for the dining car.
This is a funny element. I like the hotel workers
One last thing.
Secret Society. Yeah, exactly. It's like the stonecutters on The Simpsons.
Why are these people allowed to handle this stuff? Oh, because the lawyer's dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
It's about time.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Excusez-moi. I believe it was removed by Monsieur Gustave.
Oh, well, somebody's a snitch.
Are you Monsieur Gustav of the Grand Budapest Hotel in Nebelspart?
Uh-huh.
Get on the next cable car.
Intruding on a family vacation?
Well, when you're running from so many different people.
Authorities and murderers. Yeah. Gotta be careful.
Are you Monsieur Gustave of the Grand Budapest Hotel in Nebelspart?
Uh-huh.
Put these on and sing.
Whoa.
They got a whole thing planned out. High-level spy stuff.
This is awesome.
Are you Monsieur Gustave of the Grand
Yes, damn it.
Confess.
I'm innocent.
No.
Forgive me, Monsieur Gustave. I never meant to betray you. They threatened my life and now they murdered my only family.
Who'd they kill this time?
My dear sister.
Those fuckers.
I tried to warn you. I was the official witness in Madame D's presence to the creation of a second will to be executed only in the event of her death by murder. But he destroyed it.
What's it all about, damn it? Don't keep us in suspense, Serge. This has been a complete fucking nightmare. Just tell us what the fuck is going on!
That's right, he's like in a church.
Bloody hell, they've strangled the poor slob.
God damn it.
Skiing away!
He's actually doing it. This is so silly. But luckily the tone of the rest of the movie, makes me, accept this part.
Yeah.
You know?
Are they okay?
I think they're dead.
I mean, he seems fine.
Jeez.
You sick, pathetic creep. I hate you. If this to be the end, farewell, cried the wounded piper boy. Methinks me breathes me last, me fears, said he. Holy shit, you got him! Well done, Zero!
Well, there you go.
Yep.
He was trying to die with dignity. That was reciting a poem.
Yep.
Compliments of Herr Mendel for the executive staff.
Let's put him in the Duke Leopold suite. Secretary Von Yetzky's office cabled. He's checking in.
You didn't think we'd have a whole Wes Anderson movie without Owen Wilson, did you?
Tactical logistics for moving into a
You know, I thought maybe, but here he is.
The Grand Budapest has become a troops' barracks. I shall never cross its threshold again in my lifetime.
Me neither.
Never again shall I welcome
Actually, I
you.
think we might be going in there right now after all.
Oh.
Yeah, they are just
yeah.
full-on participants, I guess.
Good evening, good evening. General von Schrecker asked me personally to make... beg your pardon.
You think that girl's got my picture?
She's very recognizable.
Yeah. I love his character design. It's just so menacing and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that sucks.
Yeah, I always like Adrian Brody. He's not in a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
he's great.
Where's Boy with Apple? I'm gonna blast your candy ass once and for all right now.
Whoa,
Not kidding.
Yeah.
Drop your weapon!
Everybody's got guns.
Everyone's a terrible shot, too.
So now everyone's deaf.
That's Gustav H., the escaped murderer and art thief. I've got him cornered.
That's Dmitry Degov from Taxis. He's responsible for the killing of Deputy Kovacs, Serge X, and his club for his sister, plus his own mother.
Nobody move. Everybody's under arrest.
Agatha.
Yeah, I'm not wanted for anything.
Oh, jeez.
Hang on, here it comes!
I forgot about
You forgot about the second copy of the second will? He said he put it in there. He never opened it from that side.
Great.
Something's on the back of the
Oh.
Agatha! Are you alright?
Pastries have saved them many times.
Something's on the back of the picture.
She left everything to Monsieur Gustave, of course. The mansion, known
That's
as
Andy.
Lutz, he anointed me his successor. And as the war continued, I served my adopted country from the narrow desk.
So when he was asked how he bought it, he said, I didn't. That's because he inherited it.
He did not succeed, however, in growing old. Nor did my darling Agatha. She and our infant son would be killed 2 years later by the Prussian grippe, an absurd little disease. Today, we treat it in a single week.
Oh, jeez.
Damn. Yeah.
We take medicine for granted, don't we?
We sure do.
Whence came these two radiant celestial brothers, united for an instant, one from the east and one from the west?
Very good.
Don't flirt with her.
He just
Got a
liked
real
her
mustache
poetry.
now.
Yeah, he does.
At a
It's
barley
true.
field again.
Documents, please.
You're the first of the official death squads to whom we've been formally introduced. How do you do?
I don't think they like when you're polite. They want you to be scared of them.
Read this.
Oh, no.
If you lay a finger on this man, I'll see you dishonorably discharged, locked up in the stockade, and hanged by sundown.
There are still faint glimmers of civilization.
Whoa!
Filthy goddamn popcorn crackers asshole!
There we go. Begins again.
In the end, they shot him. So it all went to me.
Yeah. There's not always somebody you were nice to in the past to come stop the situation from going bad.
Yeah.
It was an enchanting old ruin, but I never managed to see it again.
Wow.
There we go.
That was great.
The Grand Budapest Hotel by Wes Anderson.
What a, visual feast that was.
Absolutely,
you know?
yeah. And like I said during the movie as well, I just really love the framing device of it all, that it's this girl sitting, reading a book, and she's next to a grave that has so many hotel keys hung on it, meaning that it's been standing there for some time, and there's this tradition of bringing your hotel keys there, you know? So the man's been dead for a long time, and when he was old, he wrote this book about something he learned when he was young from an old guy who, it just regresses so many things removed of how stories pass down, and I guess that's sort of a partially the theme of the movie. I don't know. There's other themes at play too.
Yeah,
but I guess
totally.
that's just I think it's important to keep in mind that it's framed that way as you analyze it. You know?
And the style of everything in the movie kind of holds true to that. It's like, this is how it was told to me.
Right.
You know? And it happened to him a long time before this.
It's sort of a way that we kind of romanticize and visualize our memories about the past, and especially about things that we're remembering fondly. You know, they have sort of a perfection to them that's probably not there in reality, but it's there for the memories, you know?
Right.
Because if you think about those shots in the cemetery at the beginning, they definitely had much less of that sort of visual composition to them. They were more ordinary and more just like, here's a regular person sitting here.
Right.
But as you read it, it gets more and more vivid in your mind.
And some of the most kind of wacky stuff was told to the kid from the concierge.
Exactly.
You know, like the jailbreak scene and stuff. Yeah, it's like this is So
well, also any stuff about like the bad guys, you know, the Tilda Swinton's kids that were trying to get back the painting. You know, they were also super cartoonishly evil, especially Willem Dafoe. You know, because you know Zero didn't really interact with him directly a few times. You just know this guy murdered a few people in this situation while it was all going on. So I think of him as this supernaturally scary guy that's just there to menace and murder.
He didn't kick him off a cliff. There was like some
it's true,
stuff, some
he did kill that
with him,
guy.
but like
it's true,
definitely
right?
like
But yeah, he wouldn't have enough to know about what kind of guy he is. You know? So those were all just part of the. It's a similar thing to like the sitcom How I Met Your Mother used to get away with that all the time because it was framed as a story being told to kids about the guy's youth. So everything in there that didn't quite make sense, you know, for sitcom reasons, you could be like, well, it's because he's telling his kids a story, and it's not the real events. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, movies like this, I oftentimes have like a difficult time like reacting to, you know, or like like verbalizing what I'm thinking because there's just like so much to be that my brain is chewing on, you know, and like Wes Anderson's stories always have like a lot of characters and like a lot of elements all going on and like interplaying with each other in a way that's like this is a kind of movie where I'm like, I don't even know how you write this.
It's
like,
true,
you know what I mean?
It's like, and
like, how do you express your vision then to the rest of the people that are supposed to be making it, like the writing team and everything else?
How do you,
like, this is what I'm going for.
And how do you bring it into existence in your mind first before you communicate it to other people? You know, like how do you sit down and come up with this? I mean, it said at the end there, in the credits, it said based on the writings of somebody. So I think, you know, there was maybe some inspiration there, but even so, you gotta bring it all to life in a way. And the performances I think are also good too. Ralph Fiennes in particular needs to be highlighted as just so funny in this movie.
Yeah.
The physicality and the delivery of it. I don't know. He gets so many accolades all the time for his dramatic performances and drama chops, but this shows that he's absolutely hilarious.
Got a great range. A lot of these actors that are in this have ridiculous range. You know what I mean? Like they can just sort of like become exactly who they need to be in every role that they play, pretty much. You know. Even
Willem Dafoe in this, you know, he was being the menacing, scary murderer guy, but he was also playing it correctly to the tone of the movie, where it was funny, menacing, scary murderer guy. You
cartoonishly
know,
ridiculous.
There was a humorousness to him being the scary, frightening one. He didn't actually make you feel fear. He made you laugh and go, "Ooh, you're scary, aren't you?"
Yeah. Like, how do you even express that to somebody? Like, this character's supposed to be frightening, imposing, and evil, but in almost like a cartoonishly ridiculous way.
I mean, that just shows what a skilled actor he is. You know, it's like the character is supposed to be imposing and evil, but the movie is funny. So we keep those things juxtaposed together, you know? And that, the kid who plays Zero, I can't remember what his name is, but you haven't seen any of the MCU Spider-Man movies, right? So he is Flash Thompson in the MCU Spider-Man.
Cool.
So that's what a lot of people know him as.
Need to get on that.
You know who Flash Thompson is, right? Like the Peter Parker's bully at the high school.
That's right.
He's that
okay,
character.
so it's I assume aged a little bit.
I mean, it's more or less this. I mean, those were a few years later, but he has the similar vibe. They kind of went a little bit different in what kind of dude he is. But I don't know. Well, I mean, this is a comedy, and it's there's not a whole ton to analyze or unpack.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm gonna need to
more to say.
Like watch it again, having already like tasted it, you know, just so that I can like really absorb all the notes of it, because it really has. There's like a lot. There's so much detail in every
it's extremely
frame
meticulous.
Of this. Yeah, exactly.
And all the dialogue is so well. You know, it's very carefully written as well. Each word is carefully placed. So.
I was noticing the first thing I noticed that made me be like, I just need to watch this again at some point, is like when they were in the elevator towards the beginning of the movie, and he was like talking, they were like kind of talking to each other, and I noticed the guy who was running the elevator switch, I don't know what you call that, like the elevator switch, I was like, he's standing in such a funny way, and his face is just like I need to just watch this movie and then like have my eyes dart around each frame and see what all the people are like doing.
Watch each scene like 3 times instead of watching the movie straight through, just to get all the pieces. Yeah, his movies are all like that. Well, okay,
Yeah,
I guess we can wrap that one then.
Yeah, totally. Thanks so much for watching with us, everybody. I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets.
Ketchup Packets.